But I think it's smart for people to get out of town if they're, like, super afraid. I'm not, but it's crazy. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? What's up, Aaron? Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, especially over the last, month. Obviously, anyone who follows me, you guys have seen I'm just posting, voting stuff and favored nation stuff. And I'm not sure if that's stuff that you really want to see a lot of, and I understand that. And I get that. Don't get used to it. This year has just been crazy for a lot of people, myself included. And so I felt it was necessary to do my part. It's something close enough to my part. But anyway, I'm living today because Michael Skolnick, a bunch of friends over at SOS and beyond, are doing something called Becoming America. And I wanted to share my piece. If you are registered to vote and you don't know how to vote, check out my story. There's a lot of resources there for you to check out. Anything that you need to know, whether it's building a ballot, finding your voting station, you can go today, you can go tomorrow on election day. We just need to vote. And if you haven't done it yet, you're joining me. This was my first year voting. But I want you guys, if you have questions, ask me questions. I want to answer them. Then we can get back to when this blows over, which I know it will. I hope it does. I think we're ultimately going to grow out of it. We'll be a better people because of it. So if you guys have any questions for me about voting, ask me anything. I will answer them as truthfully as I can. No entiendo. People don't know. That's okay. The reason I'm voting, until we get questions, the reason I'm voting is because until everybody, or a lot of people are voting, we're not going to understand who we are as a country, what our values are, and what we need to fix. And then once we understand what our values are, what we need to fix, what we're good at, what we're really bad at, then we can create a roadmap to actually fixing those problems as a country. I didn't believe that voting was helpful. I was not voting out of protest for 6 years. Because all I was thinking about was the Electoral College and the primaries. And, that's something that we as a people can actually overcome and take care of and get rid of if we wanted to, is the Electoral College. Now, should 380 million people truly be governing a country the size of America? Are we all individually smart enough to do that and make those decisions on such a macro level from a micro individual perspective? It's going to take a smarter mind than my own to answer that question properly. But to answer that question, people abroad can't vote. No. Absentee, unless you're an American citizen living abroad, then I think there might be a way. Anyway, man, I'm 24 years old. The next, I think To All the Boys is coming out. We don't know exactly. We back. Sorry. Let's see who's asking questions. I'm 24 years old. My birthday's May 9th. I'm a Taurus. Yes, I am stupid. I don't speak Dutch. I wish I did. Can citizens abroad vote? How does it work? How does the voting work? First, you register to vote in your state, and then you have to build a ballot. It's smart to build a ballot that way. It's like taking an answer key to a test, right? Most people just show up to the polls. They've never done it before. They're not expecting 2 full pages of just information. They got to answer. They're not ready for that. I certainly wasn't. So what you can do is you can make a ballot. You can go Vote Save America to do that. You can go to ballotready.org if you want to do that. And then it'll teach you what the props mean, propositions. Every single year they do propositions, which are new rules that we either vote yes to or vote no to as a country and as state people. And they educate you about the propositions so that you can develop your own opinion. And then they educate you about all the officials that you're being asked to elect into office. and then you get to, from there, decide who you want to elect. But you essentially can do this whole thing and create your ballot and then take it like an answer key to the test. And I cheated a lot in high school. So when I found out that you could do that, I got very excited. It made it a lot easier for me. So you make your ballot, then you go in, you figure out a location around you where you can vote since you're registered. Then you go in there and you vote. For everybody who doesn't understand what I'm saying, I love you all so much. Me encanta. Je t'aime. I forgot how to say it in German. I tried. Y'all are dope as fuck. I love you all. Keep asking me questions. I wish I spoke more languages. Oh, man, I'm going to learn French. Ha! That's the thing. I'm going to be able to speak French soon. Soon is a relative term. Probably not soon. But, hopefully by next summer, I'll be able to speak French. Which means I get to communicate a whole new way. In Spanish, yo hablo poquito español. Pero... yo digo no bueno en español. Yo hablo no bueno en español. It's like speaking broken English. When someone doesn't really speak English and they try to speak, you might be able to get it, but you don't really. Anyway, what time is it here? I don't know where it is where you're at, but here it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Me amo Mexico. Me encanta Mexico. Man, I miss y'all. I low-key, I feel like 2020 was a year that a lot of us grew up. Suddenly, at least here in America and around the world, man. America is not the only place. This election is taking up a lot of the attention of the world. There's so much happening in the world right now. And I feel like our generation, who's Gen Z, who if you're 15 to 27, we grew up a lot. That's a wide swath, of people. But we grew up this year. We really became adults. We had to become adults almost to step into this position. I felt like everything just kind of fell apart. We were looking to the older generations yo, you got us, right? And they were yeah, of course. And then shit hit the fan. It's why? So I think we all grew up a lot. And the idea is to be able to continue to grow up, continue to take part in your world, but then also have an amazing time, right? And not let it consume you. What bakery did you run away from? I don't know. Hola. Hola, 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 hola. Hola. Hola, niños. Hola, chiquitas. Hola, hombres. Hola, hermanos. Future project. The situation going on with the pandemic in the USA. Dr. Fauci says it's not very good. He says that it's spreading because a lot of kids are hanging out intimately, with their friends in small gatherings in their homes. That's what Fauci's saying. What is your future project? So I can't talk about everything, but To All the Boys 3 is coming out soon. And then we're shooting Black Adam sometime next year. We're supposed to. I really hope that happens. I think it will. I have no reason to believe that it wouldn't happen. Happy birthday, Athena. All right, y'all. Listen, I love you so much. I wanted to come on here. I know it's been really serious content. I know it's been really, really serious stuff that I've been posting. And we're going to get back to more fun stuff. It'll be more just personal things, and I can be able to connect with everyone. Obviously the last 9-10 months has been super crazy. But I love you all so much. Like I said, if you are registered to vote but need more information on it, check out my stories. All the information's there. Find out where you can vote, how you build your ballot. I'm going to get out of here. Eat some food. I'll see you all very soon.